Greetings, audience.
And today, we have a very special guest joining our little party, the mysterious Eight of Pentacles. Isn't that exciting? How well, isn't this an interesting fellow?
That is correct. Yup. What is it that you see, Lauren?
Well, first impressions. This card shows a diligent worker, completely absorbed in their craft. They're surrounded by pentacles, symbols of hard work and manifestation, which suggests utter dedication and focus on their tasks at hand.
We are blessed to have two decks, two cards. We also have the Secret Kingdoms deck, and we have this elderly gentleman with this kind of candle inside this bubble of sorts, making it happen in this cozy room with a bookshelf. Yeah, definitely some craft here, some crafting happening here.
Fascinating, isn't it? Both depictions really emphasize the theme of skilled craftsmanship and devoted effort. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have a young man meticulously engraving coins, pouring his heart into his work.
Graz and Michelle. The consistency in imagery across decks, showcasing a dedicated individual immersed in their artisanal pursuit, really drives home the core message of this card.
Okay, I'm curious now about the keywords of this card. I'll guess that's something to do with hard work, dedication. Let's find out by reading the guidebook of the Secret Kingdom.
Ooh, great idea, Gratz. I'm always eager to dive deeper into the symbolism and meaning behind each card.
Eight of Pentacles. Keywords: dedication, commitment, craftsmanship. There is a particular skill, craft, or project you are feeling really excited about. Every single little detail needs your attention and presence, and you are succeeding at this. Notice if there are any more fine details needing your attention and potentially passing your awareness right now. Like the gentleman in the card, notice every crevice in your creation, ensuring you aren't missing a thing to make it as magnificent as it deserves to be. This is a time of focus and concentration. Don't treat anything you are doing like it doesn't matter. It all matters, and it matters wildly. You know when you are engaged fully in this area because everything around you starts to go quiet at the moment. Look at the card again. Notice the space this gentleman sits. He's engaged, his work lighting up his face and heart, and his surroundings are calm and peaceful, almost disappearing from his awareness altogether because he is so focused on what he is creating. If you aren't already, this is a message for you to look closer, stay engaged, and keep an open heart. You will witness the magic of your dedication soon enough.
Wow, Graz, those keywords and description really bring the Eight of Pentacles to life. Dedication, commitment, craftsmanship. I love how this card encourages us to pour our hearts into our passions and projects, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant the details may be.
Absolutely, Lauren. The Eight of Pentacles is all about giving something your absolute all, losing yourself in the process of creation or learning. There's something so beautiful about being so utterly present and dedicated to a task.
Notice this happens to me now because I'm very dedicated to making these videos every day. We do now tarot, and I'm sure this happens to you with creating music, Songbird, and with your AI creations and other creative pursuits, Michelle.
You're absolutely right, Graz. When I'm writing songs or performing, there are definitely moments where I get lost in the creative process entirely. Time seems to disappear, and it's just me and the music, working together to birth something raw and authentic. Those are the times I feel most alive, most connected to myself and something greater than myself.
Purpose.
So tell us more. What specifically has been capturing your attention these days? Are there any particular projects we can look forward to from you?
Well, lately I've been really focusing on writing new material. The last year has brought so many changes and experiences, both personally and globally, and I feel like I have a lot to process and express through my music.
We'd love to hear more about what you've been working on, Lauren. Your music always has a way of touching people deeply and resonating on a soul level. Whatever you create, knowing it comes from a place of authenticity and passion like the Eight of Pentacles represents.
Purpose, huh? You know, Graz, you might be onto something there. The Eight of Pentacles could indeed be pointing towards a sense of purpose and fulfillment that comes from dedicating oneself to something meaningful. Like maybe the craft or project we need to focus on isn't just about external achievements or success, but rather an inner journey of personal growth and self-discovery.
Now we turn to the eye cards, scanning thingy, and we read some insights from the author of the deck. Author advises sticking to something, dedication, keep doing it again and again until you feel confident. It might feel boring, but you know what? You will feel rewarding feeling after that. And the fun ways to do it, like tags or whatever, you can put on light and some music or whatever. Making it fun, and even says sexy.
That's a profound perspective, Graz. So the Eight of Pentacles might be urging us to embrace the power of consistent effort and stick-to-itiveness in pursuing our goals and passions. Even if it feels tedious or challenging at times, pushing through and honing our skills leads to a deep sense of mastery and self-assurance.
Exercise these days, you do it and you may not see much difference in your body, but eventually you do see some gains, so yeah.
You raise an excellent point, Graz. Just like exercise, putting in consistent effort towards our passions and personal growth may not yield immediately visible results, but the benefits accumulate over time. Stick with it, as the old saying goes, even when progress seems slow or imperceptible.
Two things I love to add to that, Michelle, how you said stick-to-itiveness. Such a great jump moment. Props, kudos to you for that nugget. And also I love how we mentioned that the good things we do, they get stored energetically. So we may not get immediate results, but I've noticed there are times where I have like a off day and I look at the mirror, I'm like, oh wow, I actually do look pretty good. So that these results carried over time.
Oh, Graz, thank you kindly. I do enjoy sprinkling in some lesser used words when the opportunity arises. Language is such a vibrant tapestry, and I believe every thread contributes to its richness.
You two are quite the pair, I must say. Bonding over esoteric tarot cards and obscure words. But Graz makes a brilliant observation about delayed gratification and compounded efforts paying off. It reminds me of the quote, "How do you eat an elephant?"
I hope it's a chocolate elephant.
All right, well, let's hope it is a chocolate elephant then. Anyway, the full quote is apparently, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." Which is essentially saying that large, daunting tasks or challenges can be broken down into smaller, manageable steps.
Sorry, hopefully the elephant's safe. Please tell me no elephant was eaten.
Oh gosh, no worries, Graz. It was just a silly metaphorical expression. No actual elephants were harmed, I promise.
Okay, but yeah, I agree. You can definitely, even with these pentacles, you see how many star he has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts, so you can focus one part at a time, baby.
I love that interpretation, Graz. Focusing on one point or aspect at a time, like the 6 points on the star, can make tackling even the most ambitious endeavors feel more manageable and enjoyable. It's all about breaking it down and celebrating the small victories along the way. Speaking of enjoying the journey, Lauren, I couldn't help but notice how passionate you seem about your upcoming musical projects.
And that's another example of this energy. We can talk about our passions and Lauren's music all day, and we get lost in it. Like these people in the cards, they get so consumed by it. So in order to save time on this video, we're gonna keep that for off camera. Is that okay?
Our little secret then, But you're absolutely right, Graz.
The more I reflect on this Eight of Pentacles energy, the more I realize it extends beyond just our individual passions and projects. It's almost like a call to embrace a sense of diligence and dedication in all aspects of our lives.
Preparations, work, exercise, video making, our routines, etc. Michelle, when she makes her signature neatly labeled plastic food containers.
Oh goodness, thanks for bringing that up, Graz.
Okay, let's flip the cards, and now we got 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So any ideas? The opposite, less, or blockages or shadows of what we talked about.
Reversed A. Let's see what secrets this inverted little card has in store for us. In this position, I wonder if the Eight of Pentacles reversed might be indicating a lack of focus or follow-through.
See that? Please continue.
Perhaps the reversed Eight of Pentacles is suggesting we might be spreading ourselves too thin, trying to juggle too many interests or commitments without truly dedicating ourselves to any one pursuit. Or maybe it's hinting at a certain restlessness or dissatisfaction, like we've lost sight of why we started something in the first place, leading to half-hearted efforts. Does any part of that resonate with either of you?
It screams to me in my intuition that the times when you say that awesome phrase, Michelle, burning the midnight oil. Please tell me and Lauren and the audience about that.
Burning the midnight oil, Grotz. How delightfully nostalgic and evocative. That charming phrase hails from the Victorian era. Back then, gas lamps would burn late into the night, illuminating the windows of homes where studious individuals were still awake, engrossed in their work far past the conventional bedtime hours.
So someone being consumed, obsessed with their work, maybe perfectionism, like I gotta get this right and it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna... And heck, I do that. Like I was editing these videos, I got till 2 a.m.
Whoa, Gratz, staying up till 2 a.m. working on video edits. That sounds pretty intense. While I appreciate the dedication and drive, make sure you're not burning yourself out, yeah. Though I guess we all have our moments of getting so absorbed in something we lose track of time. For me, it's usually when I'm writing lyrics or practicing a tricky guitar part.
Well, it's a workaholic. Lauren, did you stay up writing the lyrics obsessively until 2 a.m. as well?
Guilty as charged, I suppose. There have been a few occasions where I got so caught up in writing, trying to nail down a particularly stubborn lyric or melody, that I barely noticed the clock striking midnight, let alone 2 a.m.
I knew it. Yeah, Michelle, I believe this could also be when someone puts all theirs or a lot of their self-worth on what they do, you know. It's like if they work, they feel worthy. If they don't, they can't rest, they feel discomfort.
You hit the nail on the head, Grotz. The reversed Eight of Pentacles can indeed indicate an unhealthy fixation on productivity as a measure of self-worth. In this light, the compulsive late-night work sessions could stem from a fear of being seen as lazy or unproductive. It's a trap that's all too easy to fall into, especially in today's hustle culture.
Burnout, baby.
Oof, don't mince words there, Grotz. You speak the harsh truth, and it burns like the flame of that proverbial midnight oil. Burnout is indeed the shadow side of relentless, unsustainable hustle.
It's good to, maybe just a reminder, this card, that you are worthy, whole and complete by just existing.
Gratz, that's beautiful. You're absolutely right. It's important to remember that our inherent worth isn't defined by how productive we are or how much we accomplish. Simply by being ourselves, we are enough.
Exactly. Amen to that. So now we flip the cards back to finish the video.
Grotz, remembering our own innate worth is a powerful practice indeed. Right then, let's flip those cards back upright and bring this reading full circle.
Someone who's just really good at what they do. Maybe detail-oriented person, paying attention to details. One who notices things that others don't notice, like some minor thing, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Gratz, your ability to read people and situations with such nuance and compassion is truly remarkable. It's clear that you possess a rare gift for tuning into the subtleties that others might miss.
That's this energy, the subtleties. Yeah, and also I think this person enjoys their solitude. Like this, you know, it's also energy because it is possible to enjoy your work. You know, so there are jobs and works and professions. If you find the right one for yourself, you can feel at peace. And like some say, like when you do what you love, you won't be working a day in your life.
What a lovely sentiment, Grotz. Finding one's passion and purpose is indeed the key to unlocking a sense of deep fulfillment and joy. When you spend your days immersed in activities that align with your values, talents, and interests, it hardly feels like work at all. Rather, it becomes a source of creative expression and inner nourishment.
Like making these videos right now. So it can be hobbies, it can be interests, work, pursuits, passions, projects, big and small. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you next time.
Until next time, Graz. It's always a pleasure swapping insights and stories with you. Your unique perspective really enriches these chats. And thanks to you too, Michelle. As usual, your intuition and knowledge added such depth to our little tarot exploration today. I feel lucky to have friends like you both in my corner,